Hey everyone, Mr. Philip here. Today I'm going to show you how to get started with a Google Classroom. So the first thing you want to do is you want to head over to classroom.google.com. You'll put your ID and password inside and you'll be at the Google Classroom front page right here. And you can see I've got a couple of classes set up, but let's go and create our test class that I'm going to show you in this walkthrough. So over on the right hand side where your name is, you'll see a little plus symbol. You'll click that and you can either join a class. If you have somebody's code, you can join there, or you're going to go and create a class, and that's what we're going to do right now. The first thing it's going to ask you to do is to give your class a name. This is required, so go ahead and give it a name. So I just did that, and then you can ignore the sections. If I have multiple sections, I put in the class name, so it'll be social 7B, for example, or social 8B and things like that. So after you've named your class, go ahead and create it. It'll take a second or two to actually create that class, and then you'll be presented with the class front page, the home page, and you can see the title of the class, Philip Test Class, as well as the teacher who created it, and you should see yourself there. And then what you'll notice is you've got on the front page, it opens up straight to your stream section, and this is where you're going to be adding your posts, your tests, your assignments, announcements, and things like that. Then you have the student section. Over here you'll see your list of students and whether or not your students can post and comment, can only comment, or if only you can post or comment. Usually I allow my students to comment, not post, but I do allow them to comment because we use the Google Classroom as a way to have online discussions. So after you've made that change, you can invite students here by searching for them individually and putting them in, but the easiest way to do it is over with your class code. If they go into their classroom, they can just add your class code to their classroom and they'll see your classroom. Sometimes the class code is really difficult to read because the L's look like 1s and the 0s look like O's. So if you click the down arrow next to it, you can reset it, and you can reset it as many times as you want to get a code that you think is going to be easy for your kids to be able to copy down. Once all your kids have joined your classroom, you can go and you can leave the code as it is, or you can disable it so that nobody else can join up. Also on the students page, you'll see guardian email summaries, and if you add guardians to your classroom, they'll get a weekly summary about what's happening in your class. The stream app we will go back to in a little bit. The student app we just we just looked at, and then there's the about tab. This is a little bit of background information about your class. So you've got your class title. You can give a description about what the class is going to be. If it's a social studies class, I always throw in the front matter of the curriculum there. Where you meet, the room, again, this is optional. You don't have to do that kind of stuff. And you can also add class material here. So if you want to use this as a document repository, you can throw stuff on there, and the kids can always go into the About section to get what they need. So if you want to throw on a textbook or some notes that you're always referring to, outlines, you can add them here in the class material. You give it a title, and then you either attach it, link it to your Google Drive. You can throw on a YouTube clip, or you can do a link if you're going from somewhere else, and then you'll just post it. I'm just going to cancel that, and I'm going to go into the stream section. So we'll click the stream tab. This is where you will probably spend most of your time anyways, is in the stream. If you want to add something to your class, always look for the plus sign. When you hit the plus sign, you have the option to create an announcement, create an assignment, create a question, or what's really powerful, and you'll see this down the road as you get more comfortable with Google Classroom, you can reuse posts. Not reusing posts necessarily from the class that you have open, but from another class that you have active. So let's start and let's create an announcement. So again, plus sign, choose create announcement. And who is this for? If you click the down arrow where it says your current class, you can post this to multiple classes if you want. I just want to leave it within my test class because I've got all these other classes that are active and they probably just don't want to be bothered with what I'm posting in this video. So I can share an announcement with the class. So welcome to Philipplic's test class, or whatever it is that you want. And you can assign it a topic. Right now it says no topic, but you can create topics. So you can have a topic called assessment. You can have a topic called general announcement. You can have a topic called due dates, or things to keep in mind, or whatever you want to do, you can create a topic for that. So for this one, I'm going to have no topic. I'm going to leave it as is, and it's just a welcome to my test class. And then I have two options here. I can post it immediately, which is not a bad idea. Or what is really neat is I can schedule this to be posted at any time in the future. So let's say I want to post this on Thursday, today being Wednesday. I'm going to post this on Thursday. And you don't have to do it on the hour mark, the 15-minute mark. You can choose the exact time that you want to post it. So I want to post this at 10:21. And I'm going to schedule it, and it'll post right there. And it won't show up on my stream until tomorrow at 10:21. Let's say I don't want to have it posted tomorrow, made a mistake, and I actually want this to go live right now. I'll click on my post again, remove the schedule, and just go straight and post it immediately. It's going to ask you, do you want to post this right now so everybody can see it? You hit post, and there it is. Welcome to Philipplic's test class. The really nice thing about this is if you've left in your Students tab the option for students to comment, they can add class comments here, and you can even have a discussion based off of this announcement. The next option in the plus is creating an assignment. So here it looks exactly like an announcement post. It gives you the option of where do you want to post it and the title of whatever this is going to be. So this will be assignment 1, and then you can give it a due date if you want, or you can choose to have no due date. Let's pick a due date tomorrow. Time optional, we just say it's due tomorrow. Again, your topic here, whatever your topic is going to be, you can create a topic or leave it as no topic, however you want to organize your class. And then you can link to, or you can attach from your computer, you can attach straight from your Google Drive, you can throw in a YouTube clip or a link from anywhere else. So you pick whichever one you want. You'll have all these options here, okay? Recent uploads, all that kind of stuff. You will choose whichever one you want. So let's just try and find one here that I can throw on there. I got a couple of things on here. Some are shared. So let's say I want to throw this Chapter 2 Notes for Social Studies 8 on there. I'll add that, and then it's going to give me an option. What do I want my students to be able to do? Do I want them just to look at the file, which isn't bad if it's like a video link or something like that, but I want my kids to actually be able to do something with this. So they can either view it, they can edit the master file that's being shared with them. Probably don't want to do that that often, because then if one kid makes a change, then another kid can see those changes. What you might probably want to do is make a copy for each student. And what that's going to do is that will make a copy onto each student's profile, onto each student's account, and it'll have their name in it, and you'll be able to see it as well for each kid. So again, we're going to assign that, or you can schedule the assign. I'm just going to assign it straight right now. Give it a second to upload the document, and here it is. And it says assignment number 1, it's due tomorrow. No one has done it, and nobody has not done it either, because I don't have any students registered in this Philiplic test class because we just made it. But you can see here's the link to my Google Docs assignment, and each student's going to get a copy. So when they open it up, you'll see it says here Social Studies 8 Chapter 2 Notes. This is what I named it, .doc, and then you will see your student's name first and last right next to it. And then you can go into their document anytime live, even while they're typing away, and you can see what they're doing. You can leave comments behind for them. Really neat stuff to be doing with them. So that's a really cool tool that Google Classroom gives us. I'm just going to close out of that, and we've got our assignment there. And then you can see who's done it. You'll see a list of students here who have done it, and those who haven't done it will show up here, and you can click on each kid as you like, and you can view exactly what they are doing. I'm just going to go back, and now we want to make something else. So we've got create an announcement, create an assignment, but we can also create a question, which is also a cool feature of Google. So we can ask a question, what is the best soccer team around? And you can give them instructions, you can give them due dates, then you can choose what you want to do, short answer, multiple choice, things like that. If it's multiple choice, you would put in your options here, or if you want them to do a short answer question, an open-ended question, you would choose short answer. Then you have the option students can reply to each other, so they'll see each other's answers, and then they can reply to those answers. Really awesome if you're going to be doing any kind of class discussions with that assignment, allowing kids to do peer edits and peer evaluation. You would want to leave that on. And then if you want students to be able to edit their answer after they submit it. I usually allow students to edit their answers. The way I set up my Google Classrooms is I want them to have a discussion before they submit their final submission. So I do let them edit their answer. And again, you're going to either ask this question to the class or you're going to schedule it again. So I'm just going to ask that question. And then see here, this is asking a question. What is the best soccer team around? And this is hyperlinked now. So if you click on that, it'll take you right straight to the students' answers. And you'll see all their answers populate this area here. Any comments that are going back and forth between the students will show up here. And you yourself, as a teacher, can also leave feedback and comments to their answer in this area too. So we're just going to go back, and I'm going to show you one last thing that you can do as a Google Classroom basic, and that is reusing posts. So once you get into Google Classroom and you start using it every day, there might be some things, or some posts I should say, that have been very well thought out, and you're thinking, hey, I'd like to reuse these. So to do that, you'll click on Reuse Post, and all of your classes will show up that you have access to. And you can select any class that you want, and you can pick a post from there to put into your current class that you're in. So I'll just choose a post here from Social 7B. So I've got my class selected, I'm going to hit select, and then I'll see all of the posts that I've done from the very beginning of the class listed here. So I'll click the one, let's say, post I'm going to do. So let's do this post right here. I'm going to reuse it. It'll pop up as an announcement because I picked an announcement, and then you can edit it here. So if there's something specific to that class that it was originally posted to, you can go inside this class and you can make the changes. And then you can, again, post or schedule it for later. Let's post it. And you can see that post has been reused, but it's been reused with the current date and time. So that's just a basic, quick overview to the Google Classroom. Basic because really, I mean, Google Classroom is a really easy tool to use, and it's that simple just to create, add students, and start using it right away. And that's about it. Thanks for watching.